Hey, everybody. Good morning. What's going on, Southern Utah? How we feeling on a Tuesday morning from the Finley Hyundai studio? I'm Devin Dixon. He's Paul Ratliff.
I'm here.
She's the boss, Tara Atkin. And we are the Drive Morning Show crew ready to deliver you a fun show today. I think we've got a good show on tap for you today. We've got, great Monday night football game to recap. We got a little bit in local sports to get you ready for. We got a lot of local football games to get you ready for this weekend. Utah Tech going out to Hawaii, football team going on the road for their final road game of the year. We got a ton to get into. We've got Ace Bailey making his first start last night.
That's right.
And I don't know, Paulie, did you think that he would start from the get-go when they drafted him this summer?
I did. I think his injuries in the summer league held him back a little bit, and the injuries and just injuries in general to start the season have kind of held him back. So when fully healthy, he should be starting for the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, but with Walker Kessler hurt, with Taylor Hendricks out right now, with Kyle Anderson out right now, it's Ace Bailey's first NBA start, and it's not a huge stat line last night. By the way, the Jazz lost by 7. I will say this. Jazz got beat by Minnesota on the road by 40.
Yeah.
And this was their next game at home, same team. So you got to stew on a 40-point loss for a couple days, and then you got to play the same team again on your home floor. And they played a good first quarter. They had a 4-point lead at half. They got a little boat race in the third quarter, but then fought back to get into the game in the fourth quarter. But that one lackluster third quarter kind of cost him last night.
It did. And Ace has stolen a lot of the headlines for me. I thought that Ace is probably the most transformational prospect on this roster, but really the start of the season for Keontae George. I mean, he has been really good. He's averaging 22.6, 3.8 rebounds, 7.1 assists. That's good for 12th in the NBA.
Yeah, he's
7.1 assists. I mean, he's shooting 43.8% from the field. So very productive for Keontae. And I think a lot of people, starting in 2023, when he was picked first round, 16th overall from Baylor, they saw the score, they saw the limitless potential. And I think in year 2, there was kind of a little bit of a slump or sophomore slump. That term's used a lot in football with quarterbacks. But I think that Keontae had a little slump last year, but he is really proving that I think he is part of the core. He's an undeniable part of the core at this point because he's played great to start the season. I think he's going to play great this year. He looks like a new player.
No question. He's been the bright spot far on the 3-7 team.
That's right.
They are 2-2 at home after the loss last night.
Yeah.
Ace had a modest 10-point performance in his first start, but grabbed some rebounds, had 3 steals. It's not a Cooper Flag night. It's not a VJ Edgecombe type performance that we've already seen some of these other picks in front of him.
Sure.
But he showed some thoughtfulness. I was really intrigued. Sarah Todd, one of the beat writers.
Yeah, good job up there.
Yeah, Sarah was talking about how before the game, he picked Ace Bailey went to Keontae George and was just like, hey, I don't want to mess this up. Like, help me. Make sure I get this right. The sets, the plays, where he's supposed to be at what time. And I guess this conversation went on and on into the training table. They're getting taped up, and it was a lengthy conversation where he's just picking. And it's not like Keontae George has been in the league for 15 years. He's picking a guy that, in his mind is a vet because he's been with the organization for 3 years, but he's not a legend. He's not a veteran by any shape or way or form. He's playing like one. But he's not old like one. I don't even know who the vet on this team is. I guess Lowry Markkanen is probably the vet on this team.
Kind of
Kevin
the elder
Love.
statesman, but Love doesn't play big minutes, so really it's just Lowry that's kind of your elder statesman that's been there for a while, been a part of multiple regimes of players.
Yeah. Well, Love's been
how many minutes did he play last night?
He played 17 minutes.
17.
10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block for Kevin Love.
Nice. That's a nice stat line.
You compare that to Ace Bailey, who played 28 minutes, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals.
But people get into box score breakdown all the time. Sometimes there's plays that you can't see in the box score on the game.
Right.
And Ace's defense is going to pose problems for people. His length, he had 3 steals, so he's obviously got active hands in the passing lanes. So
there were signs that Bailey has some tricks, some moves, and his mind is in the right place. And there was that reverse dunk. Do we have that?
Yeah, we got that.
This was Ace Bailey's probably big highlight from his first career start last night. Utah Jazz, Ace Bailey, give it a listen. Here's the call last night.
Clayton, the rookie, fires off to another rook. Ace Bailey,
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, you hear Thurl, oh my.
Yeah, Thurl didn't do that when he was playing.
That's right. That's an athletic kid there.
No disrespect, Thurl. I love you, but I don't think you had that double pump reverse.
Yeah, I mean that's a world-class athlete, Ace Bailey. So I think in due time, people got to wait. I mean, this is his first start. He's been hurt all summer. Like, I think it's time to give him a little grace here and let him develop. But
he needs that game coming soon where he drops 30.
He needs the pop game.
He needs that pop game.
He needs the pop game.
Cooper had a pop game last night. VJ's had a couple.
Yeah.
Like, I'm waiting for that pop game for him to come, and I hope it comes soon.
Yeah, I get it. But
you're 10 games in.
What do you want from this Jazz season? Like, what do you want?
The number one pick.
Okay, so you're in the
but
mindset of play the kids.
I've never say the T word. I've never condoned it.
I get it. You're not a tank guy.
But look, we're 3-7.
I know, and it's trending down.
We got
quickly.
a little fool's gold there at the start of the season.
Very beginning of the season.
And we're like, wait, maybe this team doesn't know they're not supposed to be good and they can compete. And then they were picked to only win 17 games and the over-under total by the odds makers in Vegas. And they're going out and winning their first 2 games.
Yeah, you were like 2 out of 82, and you were already pacing towards hitting the over 19 or 18 or whatever it is. So crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, Ace Bailey made the start. Jazz lose by 7. Other things going on around the water cooler this morning. Just want to say thank you to everybody that came out to Wingnuts last night.
Packed.
It was probably our biggest crowd of the season. I mean, the patio was full. There was not an open table last night. It was jamming. I didn't know there was so many Eagles and Packers fans in the STG, but now we know.
Yeah.
I had a couple of my buddies that are Eagle fans. I knew they were coming, and I couldn't remember because we do the jersey order in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't remember what jersey we were giving away. And it happened to be a Jordan Love Packers jersey last night. And my buddy was giving me the business. Like,
okay.
But I'm pretty sure the Eagles on a Thursday night, because Wingnuts does jerseys on Thursday too, or a previous Monday night game. I can't remember. I know we've given an Eagles jersey away.
We have, yeah.
Saquon. It was a Saquon jersey.
I thought so.
And so we kind of rotate. If 2 teams play multiple on Monday night, anyway, he still had a good time. But great crowd. Paulie's Bingo. The longest. You guys left at halftime.
Yeah.
There was 3 minutes left in the third quarter when we got our first BINGO.
Wow. All right.
That did take a while.
So we have never been to the second half on our Paulie's Bingo card yet.
We have not, and we also have never given away every card like last night. Every single copy of the bingo was handed out last night. We had a lot of players.
People actually were like coming up to us like, now, was that a changed call? Because they never really signaled.
And then we had T-Bone in the back yelling, offsides. I saw offsides.
Yeah. Is false start the same as offsides?
Like, no,
I mean,
it's different.
This is false start.
Yeah.
People really
This
wanted that bingo.
Right.
I mean, that $25 gift card.
Yeah, it's a
nice,
nice little prize.
Yeah. I mean, we did have 2 prizes. It was funny. If there would have been a call reversal, I would have had like 8 bingos at the same time because everybody was waiting on a reverse call.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I know at least 6 or 7, 8 people would have got bingo, and I'm like, I only have 2 prizes left. We
That's
already drew for all the
crazy.
prizes. I only held 2 back.
Because every card is different.
Right.
So it's like, holy moly.
They're
Just
randomized
that
real
one.
well. So but a lot of people waiting on that reverse call, like you say.
Yeah.
But it didn't. Did it come or no? It did
No,
not.
there was the one where he tried to save it on the kick that was going into the end zone, but he stepped on the inline, and they ruled it a touchback. They never signaled down at the 1. If they would have signaled down at the 1
and then
and
changed
then
changed
got
it?
together and met, I probably would have given it, but they never, the TV never showed an initial signal. They just kind of huddled together, talked about it, and then ruled touchback.
Yeah.
I know we didn't get the Hertz 34 plus.
dang
Yeah, we
it.
did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, the touchdown to Devontae was 36 yards.
Oh,
wow,
hey,
right on the
see?
number. Your averages worked out. She did the math. She looked up his average.
I did the stat.
That's right. Good job. You hit it like right on the number, 2 yards off.
Did you not see that play? Oh, you must have just laughed.
I think I did just leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
or who knows what you were doing. Polly was, I mean, lot of talking with the ladies last night.
Was
Working
I?
the room. I'm kidding, folks. Probably the only lady he was talking to, I think, was Tara.
Tara. Yeah, that's normally how it goes.
Call a spade a spade.
That's right.
Yeah. So there you go. Thanks. Eagles win the game 10-7. Well, that was a terrible 52-yard attempt at the end. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Who
Like
was
a
it, McManus?
Pole, yeah, Brandon McManus, shank left, pole left. Like, I mean, you could have put 3 sets of uprights between that ball and the goalposts. Like, it was way left.
Yeah.
Ugh. I mean, that's not good enough. That's a makeable kick nowadays. If you've noticed the
It
trend,
is.
Yeah.
there's
Kickers make-
65-yarders happening left and right, especially
Yeah.
in indoor stadiums, climate controlled,
Right.
no wind.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing last night,
Yeah.
and you're in Lambeau, and it was a little chillier, but that wasn't even close, and that wasn't even a 60-yarder.
No.
Mm.
So, is Matt LaFleur on the hot seat? You
I
go
don't think
out
so.
and you trade for Micah Parsons, and you've drafted Matthew Golden, who didn't play last night. You've got Jordan Love. Jordan Love said in the post game that he's got to stop letting the defense down.
Yeah.
The defense played good enough to win. You hold the defending Super Bowl champs to 10 points, you should win the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
You should win the game. You held them to 10 points. You
Yeah.
should win the game.
I don't know.
I don't have a problem with Jordan Love saying that one bit. I think he's spot on correct.
I think
so
he is too. When you throw for 176 and no touchdowns,
Yeah.
that's pretty rough.
Pretty bad.
I mean, that's 36 attempts and you amass 176 yards. Woo, that's bad.
Weak sauce.
Weak. I don't know what the average depth of target is, but it can't be too deep. So
Yeah, and look, I mean,
his leading receiver had 45 yards.
Ooh.
I know.
Wow.
And they really need to get Christian Watson the ball. And then Romeo Dobbs went out late in that game. And no rookie out there. They don't have that great of a wide receiver core.
Stop it.
They don't have that great. I will say this: Jalen Phillips, the new outside linebacker,
Yeah.
he popped.
He's pretty good. For the Dolphins, now the Eagles,
Yeah,
right?
they traded for him last week.
Mhm.
He played 52 snaps, had 7 quarterback pressures, 6 tackles, 2 quarterback hits, and a fumble recovery.
Wow.
And
Interesting.
he had the stuff on 4th and 1 with 1:30 remaining on Josh Jacobs that kind of made him fumble and then sealed the win. They weren't going to get the first down anyway. I think Jacobs was actually trying to think about pitching it back to Jordan Love. I don't hate the play call when you need 1 yard to give Josh Jacobs the ball. But the blocking, they just got absolutely manhandled. You're a minute 30 on the clock. You're driving, trying to get in field goal range. It's 4th and 1.
Yeah.
And you give Josh Jacobs the ball to get 1 yard, and your offensive line can't win a one-on-one matchup. That's pretty embarrassing for Green Bay on your home field.
Short yardage is always tough, though, in
Yeah.
the trenches, and especially the Eagles, who have one of the best D lines in the league. So,
Yeah.
and one of the best D linemen in Carter. So,
Packers did convert on the tush push that one time, though.
yeah.
Should've just
Saw
done that again.
multiple pushes last night.
Yeah, we've seen the Seattle Seahawks do that a little bit with A.J. Barner. Saw it 2 or 3 times Sunday, and then went over Arizona. There are teams that are going to keep doing it until they're told they can't.
That's right.
Other news going on today. Pretty big change at Snow Canyon High School. Their football coach, Mike Esplin, who was the longest tenured coach in Region 9.
Yeah.
With Coach Munkers retiring last year, with all the changes, he was the longest. I think he just finished his 11th or 12th year, and he was the longest tenured coach.
Yeah.
So he yesterday afternoon addressed the team. I think it was like right after school, and announced that he is resigning effective immediately. Behind the scenes, they've already known about this because they immediately announced a new head coach. And, some people might be, well, wait, they didn't open it up. They feel like they've got their guy.
Yeah.
And that guy is Zach Tudele. And I don't know. He's going to join us on the show at 7:30. We'll get the exact pronunciation of it. Coach T. We'll call him Coach T.
Coach T. All right.
Coach Zach.
I like T. I like Coach T.
He's been the defensive coordinator.
All right.
He played at Snow College. Him and went on a mission, came back, played at Snow. He started coaching at Pineview. They have 4 beautiful young girls, and he's been around town. And all of a sudden, he is the newest head coach in Region 9, and he is going to join us. We'll get to know him. We will chat with him. Some of the reaction that I saw and heard yesterday was really positive. Really positive. A lot of people, one friend of mine that I really trust and I think highly of, said that those young men over there will be in caring hands. And I was like, well, that's a thoughtful post. Like, to say it that way, like, he cares about his kids, the program. And not that other coaches don't, but I'm like, when you're taking over a program, it's nice to get some kind words. So all of the feedback I got was really positive. A couple people were like, well, why didn't they open it up? How did they know he was the best one for the job? Well,
He's been on the staff.
Sometimes when you're on staff, you kind of look at the Utah Ute situation with Morgan Scally, he's the coach in waiting.
HCIW, yep.
And we don't know how long this has been going on. I'm sure this was Mike Esplin's guy. I'm sure he endorsed him. I'm sure the administration loves him. He does teach at the middle school, so he is in the school district. So congratulations to Coach Zach. He will be joining us on the show coming up here in about 15 minutes, right around 7:30. He's going to live in studio. He agreed to join us this morning. We'll get to know him a little bit more. So that's going to be fun. So that's what's going on around the water cooler. We're going to take a break. When we come back, lots more sports talk. Just revving up your Tuesday morning here from the Findlay Hyundai studio. 0% on the Tucson, 0% on the Santa Fe. No payments till 2026. Yes, 90 days deferred payments. So you save that money, and you can actually go out and get some Christmas gifts, maybe do a little holiday trip.
That's right.
Go check out the deals right now. During the Getaway Sales event at Findlay Hyundai, the Palisade interest rates as low as 3.9. That new hybrid is smoking. Go check it out at Findlay Hyundai, their new location off Exit 13. We'll be right back. 11th. Happy Veterans Day. I get up for Veterans Day. I obviously, son of a vet.
Yeah, Pops was a vet.
Pops served in Vietnam and was drafted in the whole 9 yards. And obviously, lot of respect to our servicemen and women growing up. I never served. I was really close to enlisting, and my best friend did, and I did not.
Okay.
Decided not to, and obviously found a career talking sports with y'all. But I've got a lot of friends that have a lot of family that have servicemen and women in their family, and a ton of respect for veterans. There's some cool things going on for vets around town. I mean, one of our great sponsors, Game Day Men's Health, is doing 50% off your first month of TRT if you need testosterone replacement therapy. So if you're a vet and you're like, man, I'm feeling tired all the time, it could be low T. Go get your free T test, see if that's the case. And this month for vets, they're going to save you 50%. They've also got some cool deals. I saw Kabuto is doing a cool deal for vets today. I think you save 20% off your meal if you stop by Kabuto for lunch or dinner tonight, so you can take advantage of that. I'm trying to think of other things going on. A lot of businesses like to do some things to say thank you in their own small way. So I'm sure there's lots of deals that you could take advantage of out there for our vets out there on Veterans Day. A couple high school football games to get excited about this weekend. Yes, Crimson has punched their ticket back to Rice-Eccles Stadium. They will play Green Canyon 6 o'clock on Friday. They will already know who they would face if they were to win that game, because Thursday night is that Ridgeline game. Everybody thinks it's Ridgeline. Paul, have you seen Perry's Power Guide on these games this weekend?
No, I have not.
Both the semifinal 4A games, Perry's Power Guide has 19-point advantage. Crimson, 19-point advantage for Ridgeline.
Okay.
So
we know where Perry's at.
Provo 19-point underdogs, Green Canyon 19-point underdogs, according to Perry's Power Guide.
Yeah, and he's what about Edward? Does he have his edge, or is he not out yet?
No, it's out. I didn't look at that closely. I can pull it up. I'm not even looking at it. I just looked at it yesterday.
Okay.
But I'll get it up.
No, you don't
I'll
have
get
to.
it up.
It's good.
No, I got you.
Right.
I got you.
He's got me.
You ask a question.
And you get an answer.
Ask and you shall receive.
That's
exactly.
right.
Yep.
So Edwards Edge has both Crimson and Ridgeline. So he agrees with the winners. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to disagree on a 19-point. I mean, clearly they look like the best two teams. Green Canyon is the 14 seed. I know Coach Wayne Olofofo and company will not take this team lightly. They got their full attention. But this is a team playing with house money. They're the 14 seed. I mean, 2 road wins in a row. They punched their ticket to Rice-Eccles. But the congratulations to Green Canyon. But they can't just be excited to be there. They're going to have to play a really good game if they want to be Crimson.
I don't think they're going to be just excited to be there. They might be on a Cinderella run. I know Crimson's a team that they can't. They're going to be decided underdogs, like Perry says, and Edward. But when there's a chip in a chair, there's a chance. I mean, if you're in the game, you got to want a 50% shot of winning. Yeah. So they got to play on the field, both of them. So it'll be interesting.
The 6A semifinals, Corner Canyon by 23 almost, Skyridge by 5 over Lone Peak, according to Nolan Perry.
Wow.
5A semis, Orem by 8.6 over West, and Springville by 2 over Brighton. So
interesting.
Those are the numbers. Now, the 3A championship game, this is really interesting because we know it's Cedar City and Manti. Manti upset Morgan in Eccles Coliseum at Southern Utah University last weekend. And Cedar took care of Juab, so they get a rematch. During the regular season, Cedar beat Manti 51-27. But Perry's Power Guide has Manti 83, Cedar 80.8. So he's got Manti by 2.2. Edwards Edge, Cedar City. So there's your first
disagreement.
Discrepancy.
Yeah, I like that.
Your
all right.
first discrepancy there.
I'm on Cedar here. I think Everett Kelling going to do big things in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Edwards Edge also picks Lone Peak instead of Skyridge, and he picks Brighton over Springville. So he's taking 3 different picks there compared to Nolan Perry's power rating.
Interesting.
How about the Cedar Reds? Ty Hyde is going to join us on the show on Thursday.
Okay. Look forward to that.
Cedar head football coach.
Yeah.
They haven't lost a game. Job. 1 win away from a state championship for the Reds. Be their first state championship since they changed to the Reds. I can't even remember the last time Cedar won a football state championship. Probably look that up. You have to look. I'll have to look that up because I know they've won some, but I can't remember how long ago that has been. By the way, the 1A championship. Okay, Beaver and Kanab Part 2. Let's go. I love this, and they moved this game from up in Heroin, where Manti and Cedar are playing, down to SUU. So that is a venue change with Beaver and Kanab.
What was the question about Cedar?
When was the last time?
Last time they won
the state championship?
2000.
2000. So 25 years ago. Quarter century.
Yep.
Quarter century.
This is their first semifinal appearance since then.
Yeah.
So
first final appearance.
Or first final appearance, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah.
2025.
Been a minute.
With their victory over Jew.
Yeah, I didn't start covering sports in St. George I didn't start working in the industry till 2003. Wasn't on the airwaves till 2004. And so I was living here in 2000, but I wasn't broadcasting. I was a student at the university, and I don't even remember that. That's how long it feels like forever ago. So Cedar has been overdue.
Yeah.
And I think Cedar would have. I mean, they beat 2 Region 9 teams. They would have been upper echelon, I think, in the region. I don't think they would have beat Crimson and won the region, but I think they would have been right there with Hurricane and Pineview fighting for the top 2 or 3 spots.
They would have had a bye in a home game.
Yeah, they beat Dixie and Pineview in the preseason. Mm-hmm. And this is a good football team with a lot of guys that are 2-year and 3-year starters and a 3-year starter at quarterback in Everett Kelly, basically. So, a little look at the football this week. So, Beaver and Kanab, that'll be at SUU. San Juan playing South Summit for the 2A championship. Milford and Rich will meet up in the 1A championship. And then, of course, the 4, 5, and 6As were semis. All the lower classifications, this is it. Not as many teams go to the playoffs, not as many teams in those classifications. So, more on the high school football playoffs throughout the week. All right, we're going to keep it with football, though. New coach of the Snow Canyon Warriors is going to drop by the show when we come back, and it's going to be a lot of fun to introduce him to you, get to know him a little bit, and talk about what a day it was yesterday with Mike Espin resigning and administration naming him the new head coach. Also, we've got a new fun promotion we're going to be doing now through Thanksgiving. This is going to be the turkey shoot.
Yes, I like this.
The turkey shoot.
Yes.
We need a caller.
Yes.
And when you say shoot, we've got a rotator, and we will freeze it, and you are going to either win a turkey from Digby's Market.
Yeah.
Or you are going to win, if you don't get the gobble sound and it stops, you're going to win a $10 gift card to Digby's Market.
Get
It's our
yourself
consolation prize.
It's all good, kinds of good stuff.
Yes. So 435-990-9950 is the number to call if you want to be our first contestant on the turkey shoot. We're going to do this about twice a show now through Thanksgiving. And we're going to be giving out some turkeys in time for Turkey Day.
I like that.
Here on the Fan Sports Network, brought to you by Palmer Litigation and Digby's Market. So we're really excited to team up with them. They've provided the turkeys, and a lot of fun. And we do got to get to a break, though. So maybe we'll take our winner in the break. Hit us up right now so we can explain it to you a little bit better on the other side as well. 435-990-9950. If you're waking up on a Tuesday morning and you want to win a turkey for Thanksgiving, hit us up, 435-990-9950, and we'll be right back on the drive.
Mute the mics.
Welcome back, everybody. It's The Drive. Devin Dixon, the laughing Paul Ratliff.
That's right.
What are you
I'm
laughing
here.
about now?
I just saw a face. I was just laughing. Nothing.
He's making fun of my music.
I always am making fun of
Paul,
the music.
Paul, let me give you some hand gestures. Yes. And Tara Adkin. Tara, keep him in line.
I try.
She tries.
It's impossible.
Coach Zach Tautoli is joining us. I can't say your last name for some reason. Coach, how do you say it?
Tautoli.
Tautioli.
Yes.
It's like an E in there.
Tautioli.
Tautioli.
Yes. Mhm.
It's easier than it looks. When you look at it, it's just all I see is vowels.
Yeah, that's why everybody just calls me Coach T or Coach Zach.
That's what we were saying in the first hour. We were like, we're gonna call him Coach T if we can't
Yes,
get the name
yes.
right.
It's to save you guys.
There we go.
Even myself. So
Yeah.
It's good.
Good morning.
Nice to meet y'all.
How's
How
it
y'all
feel to
feeling?
wake up as the new head coach of the Snow Canyon Warriors?
And it's been a lot. To be honest, it's extremely blessed. And then the whirlwind just really started about 5 minutes after we announced it. So it's been good. I've never had this many text messages in my life. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely grateful.
That's not true. Handsome guy like you, I'm sure Sadie's back in high school. You were getting a lot of text messages.
I hope not.
Grew up north, went to Brighton High School.
I did, yes. Yes.
I don't know a lot about you. I've read the bio and what Kyle Campbell put out yesterday. Your principal, and know you're married, went to Snow College, got 4 beautiful daughters. That's about all I know,
Yes.
Coach.
That's about all I am, to be honest. Yeah, I played at Snow for a little bit, and I met my wife. It's kind of the highlight of my life, to be honest. And her family are down here. Most of them are hardcore Dixie Flyer fans.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
a little family rivalry already.
Yeah, well, and when I first started coaching, I started coaching at Pineview. And so that definitely was a different vibe for them, for sure. Yeah, but all my brother-in-laws were Dixie Flyers. They played at Dixie.
Oh.
The Fakahua family is a very big Dixie Flyer family.
Okay.
Thanksgiving dinner should be fun this year, huh?
And it was weird for a little bit. I'll put it that way.
So Mason Fakahua?
Mason
Is a
is
cousin.
a first cousin.
And
Yes,
he went to Cedar. And Malachi
Vea.
that played at Dixie and then played at Utah Tech.
Yes,
So
those are
that's
mine.
his sister.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I know
Tracy.
Malachi.
Which one was
Yeah.
the one that played at BYU for a little bit?
That was his cousin that went to Cedar.
Okay.
Yeah. Malachi was there for a little bit. Mason played there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Malachi, man, he just barely hung it up. He was
Yeah.
playing until, I think this is his first year, really. He hasn't played. He played
Yeah.
for Tech for a while.
That's right.
His body's broken.
No, come
he's
on.
definitely, yeah. Well, I play basketball against him every morning. He's broken. I'm broken. We're all broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not loving basketball. I'll put it that way.
Coach, I was walking in going, oh my gosh,
Yeah, he
my,
was
my
this
back
morning.
this morning. I got the nerve pinching right in that L5. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel
for
I told,
sure.
what did I tell Paul? I said, I got to go do some decompression.
That's right. It's
One
the
of those
old-
inversion tables.
Wherever
right.
you guys go to, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Hey, I wanted to remind everybody, Veterans Day, they're doing free car washes at Fabulous Freddy's if you want to go take advantage of that. Coach T joining us in studio right now. And Coach, just tell me, what was the emotion like? What was yesterday like? This has kind of been in the works, so I don't think yesterday was a shock to you. Anytime they have somebody on staff, you've probably known for a lot longer than we have known that you were going to be getting the job. It just became official yesterday and public knowledge.
Yeah, it really was until last Thursday when it was made, like the offer was up. But the Mike really let me have a piece in helping the kids. It kind of happened over the past year, I would say. Not that he offered it, but that he just let me kind of help out the kids the best way I could. Being a head coach is a lot like being a bishop. It's just about being willing to help them as much as you can, and then using all of that battery up. So our senior group this last November, they asked to get together, so that way there were just a lot of things they wanted to do differently. And so then I felt like, well, whatever I can do to help, I'm all in. And that ended up being just the biggest blessing in disguise, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, it was a good run. I mean, you ran into Grand Canyon there, had a chance there. You run the kicker out there for a 50-yarder. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what was it, like a foot
Ammon.
short?
Ammon's a great
Yeah.
kicker too.
He's
Yeah.
got that leg.
He
yeah.
does.
I
He
thought
coulda
it was the
made it.
right decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we'd still be probably talking about you guys playing right now, maybe.
right.
I know we we're really heartbroken right now, but we believe in him, and I mean he's done that his whole
Yeah.
career
Oh, yeah.
with us.
He's
So
got that.
when we
in his
got to
bag.
about that area, we were like, well, let's get him out there and give him a shot, you know. So if that one missed, but he's more than proven. So we're grateful. Yeah.
When did you know that they weren't going to open this up and that you were the guy? Because a lot of times they open it up, want to make sure they got the best candidate. I don't see this very often where it's just like, nope, here's our guy. He's already on staff. We want him to be the head coach. Here we go. We're off and running. Smooth transition.
Yeah, well, it wasn't open. I mean, he interviewed me on Thursday, and about that point was the piece where he felt comfortable. Okay, well, I'd like to offer you formally. And Kyle is, anybody who knows Kyle Campbell, that he is the best of them. So he asked me a lot of questions, and I answered them, and then after that he formally offered the job, and that's kind of where it went. But I mean, we've just been a part of that class, that 2025 class. We've just been with them the whole time, to the point where there really wasn't a thought behind anything else other than being with them, you know? So I'm almost more shocked than most people, to be honest, because I did not see myself being a head coach, to be honest.
Well, you just started coaching at Pineview in 2020, right?
Yeah.
So 5 years, that's a quick pathway to becoming a head coach.
Yeah,
awesome.
I couldn't have been in more of a blessed position. Like it was during COVID, post quarantine. We went walking with family, and we ran into Ray, and Haas and my father-in-law are really close. They're like family, and so Haas passed us by, said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Just training kids, doing some speed training." He said, "Well, I need a running back coach, so just come tomorrow."
Wow.
There you go.
Okay. And I've been blessed ever since. I mean, he's one of my main mentors in my life. I still talk with him almost every other day just to ask him questions, you know, because I mean, there isn't many people that have done it the way that Haas has done it.
That's right. And
Would he consider coming in and being your offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator? I mean, I know you're on the defensive side of the ball, but he
I'll
can
put
call
it
plays
this
for you.
way. I would love for Haas to just be with me,
Yeah.
period, you know?
Yeah.
And in his way, he actually was the person that helped us kind of make the decision to come to Snow Canyon, because it was just a part-time job at the very beginning at the middle school, and the interview just went well enough that they made it a full-time position. And as we were contemplating, this is just the way my life works. My wife and I, we pray together on everything, and that's wherever God puts us, that's where we're supposed to be. And as we were praying about it, I mean, I felt like we were betraying the kids that we had been coaching at Pineview for a long time. We love them. And I'm not from here. To be honest, down here is a lot like Midwest football. Like everybody they're diehards.
yeah, they are.
They are. Yeah.
And I'm more of being behind the kids, you know? And so I felt like I was betraying those kids doing it that way. And but our answer was that. So we called Haas, and Haas kind of gave me Zach, the kids over there are God's kids just like these are. And when you go where you're called, and that's when we made that decision. And it's been an affirmation ever since.
Wow.
I mean, even for my work life at the middle school, like I couldn't be in a better position. You know, Snow Canyon Middle is so awesome.
Excellent.
And ever since then, it's been an affirmation ever since. So that's kind of where we've been down the track. I don't know if that answered any of the questions, but
It was a great answer, though.
yeah.
I wanted to ask you, it's now that you are the head coach, the process is over, the reveal has happened, and every coach leaves his stamp on a program, his fabric, his DNA, his whatever structure. So what will Snow Canyon, what will the brand of football be under your leadership, Coach?
Building young men, you know. When you walk around Snow Canyon, not just at the high school, but at the middle school and the elementary schools in the Cone site, you see touch gold all over the place. And we want to make sure we're building gold young men. I mean, that's the job, you know. If you want to coach to win a game, go college. But if you're here to coach young men and build young men, then this is the right place. That's how I feel. And so it's about building young men, building gold young men, seeing them out in the community after they're done, just like with this 2025 class, go out there, be gold husbands, gold fathers, gold in the business, in your religion, in the military, whatever you do. So that way, the rest of your life, it's patterned for being better people.
I love
And that's
that.
kind of what we're about. Yeah. That would be
awesome.
my brand, I'd say. Our brand.
It's a great brand.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I've
Yeah.
never met you, Kyle, but based on some feedback on the post I made yesterday, I think it was Ryan. It sounds like a mutual friend of ours, Ryan. He made a comment on there and kind of said that these men are in good hands at Snow Canyon. And now I hear you say that, and I that post
Connects.
he made makes perfect
Yeah.
sense now with hearing kind of your motto or your slogan or your starting building block for your culture.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I mean, now you're going to have to call some plays. You're going to have to do some X's and O's too.
Yes. I'll put it this way. I've been so blessed to have a village right around me already. And some that will join on to the vision that we have. I couldn't be in a better position. To be honest, I have a young family, and we're just starting out. Like, I'm a humble PE teacher living in a 2-bedroom apartment. Like, we're, but the only way that this would be possible is if I had the right people around me. But that's how my life has been. Raised by a village, so then it's a village that helps build young men. And that's kind of the culture that we stand behind, period, is building young men. So village is what it gets it done. And I have right-hand people already that are helping me on that path. Chris Kelly is one of those main ones, who's been there for a long time. Cody Johnson, Fred Galfusi, and so on and so forth. But they help me to basically take on that burden. And that's kind of how the Tongan culture works, is the village carries the burden. And so that's our mentality, is we're carrying on those burdens, those dreams of those kids. I'm going to need it because I got a young family, and I'm definitely not going to be leaving them at home.
Yeah.
They're going to be with me. So
I heard, 4 girls
Yes.
under the age of 3?
yeah. So I have 3 under the age of, I
Or
got
3 under the age of 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
And those are the hallmark of my life.
Yeah.
Put it that way. I proudly say I'm a girl dad. To be honest,
Awesome.
my wife has wanted a boy for so long, and I just tell her the same thing. Like, if you want boy, come to practice, because I deal with teenage boy all day, every day.
Right.
But and she loves those boys. My wife. I mean, I probably wouldn't even be in this position if it wasn't for my wife. I mean, anything that is good from me comes from my wife.
There you go.
So yeah,
love it.
she's
awesome.
everything for me and those kids.
I
So.
think most coaches would, if you really got to know them and talk
Yeah.
to them,
Yeah.
there's
Coach's
a
wife is-
strong,
yeah.
strong woman
The
right
wife
behind
is the
them.
backbone
Oh
for
yes,
sure.
they're the real head coach. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
this is the honest truth.
Yeah.
Right.
What did Durant say? The real MVP? Or
Yep. Yep.
That's right?
Yep, it's definitely that.
So how long has Mike known he was going to resign after this season was over?
To be honest, he didn't. And Mike and I have talked about this for a long time. There have been, for the longest time, they've had a hard time finding coaches that will stay and leave like the Snow Canyon mark, and this has been his dream job. He's wanted to do this for his life, basically. But I was kind of the beginning of a domino effect of just weird things where it was like, there's no way we're doing it. Like, God is putting things in place, even down to Peyton Wilgar, Coach Wilgar.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we still to this point are like, how in the world is this possible? And the answer is we didn't do it, And so he's talked about that a lot, of like, if he's putting those in place, then maybe this is the time,
Right.
Yeah. And so he's been preparing himself emotionally, and it's still, even yesterday, talking with the kids, it's leaving behind a big piece of who he is. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
he's a
played there.
warrior.
He-
Yeah.
He went to school there. He's
Yeah.
alumni. He
True
takes a
blue
lot
warrior.
of pride.
Oh yeah. And in me taking the job, one of my big conditions I had was that he would still be behind me, mentoring me along this
Yeah.
path.
Excellent.
And so, I mean, I really, when I say I'm blessed to have two mentors, like to have him and Hosner and even Tim Nowatzki, like to have them be able to kind of talk me through things. Like, don't do that. That's going to be stupid. You're going to get yourself, like those. I really could not have been more blessed. I mean, there's a reason why Haas, Mike, Monkers, Wayne, like all of those people have been put in this region for such a long time. There's a reason why they've been in here for a long time. It's because they had staying power of being family and young men built, So I'm really blessed, really, really blessed. Yeah.
Coach T hanging out with us, the new head coach of the Snow Canyon Warriors. We got the word yesterday. I think Mike Esplin announced to the team yesterday that he was going to be resigning. He was the longest tenured coach in Region 9. We had Munkers retire before last year. We had Haas, who was here for years and years, he retired recently. Rick Barry, he won a state championship 4 years ago at Desert Hills, and then went off right into the sunset. Now he's doing color commentary with us on the simulcasts.
That's right.
So there's this new wave. We got Coach Cowan new at Herc, and Coach Will Liebert new at Dixie, and now Coach T over at Snow Canyon. There's a new young wave of coaches coming up through Region 9 football, and you're going to be part of that.
It's a blessing. I hope I can live up to it, to be honest. I wish Taps were a piece of that still. I ran into him on Sunday. You talk about a guy who was just built for building young men. That was Taps. So we're almost as shocked about that piece happening as us on my end being hired. But even he was like, give me a call. I'll help you. Like any questions you have, I can help you out. I've been like so extremely blessed. It's been less about what I've been able to do, more about people putting me in good positions and God putting me in good positions.
So what's first to do? I mean, what's the focus the next week, the next month? I mean, obviously you got to finalize the staff. I guess that's first and foremost. The football never sleeps, so I know you guys are going to be busy.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way: the first thing is we're hitting a really natural deadline in a weird way, because our kids and our community is fired up to just be moving. I don't think we've had this much excitement to get moving and get started. Usually when you walk in, it's like, we'll give them a couple months to rest and then get started. But they are, the kids are like, can we start?
Wow. For the keys to the weight room.
Yeah,
the
we have a football class, like an athletics class that we have there, and I walked into the class after the interview, and like 8 of our kids were missing. I'm like, what's going on? And what the teacher that was in there said, well, Peyton, 8 of them just said, hey, Peyton, can we just go with you to get a lift done? Like, so they're fired up. They are fired up to go. But yeah, one of the main steps is definitely filing kind of where people are and what roles they're in. Tim is going to be kind of stepping down, which means we'll have somebody that will be filling that. For now, we have Cody Johnson, who's going to be a part of that, and he's going to be the guy that will kind of fill in from there. And then we come together, we put the people in position for what's best for the kids. And then Peyton will be starting to assume the role of D coordinator. Again, we don't even know how that happened. Yeah, Peyton is. I don't know
that
how
long ago he was making tackles up at the Y.
Yeah, that's right.
He's only been done playing for a couple of years.
Yeah, I feel like he was just there the other day, it feels like.
Oh man, having his knowledge is insane, and the kids just love him to death. They would run through a brick wall for that guy.
It's funny. I saw his brother RJ the other day too, and RJ he got into UFC fighting. For a minute. Where was I yesterday? I was at Mountain America of all places. What was I doing at a bank? I ain't got no money. But anyway, I was at the bank, and RJ and I had a great conversation. And so it made me think of that when he mentioned his brother. They're pretty tight.
Oh, my gosh. They are as thick as thieves, those two. And RJ, we're like, when you're ready to stop fighting, dude, get over here. Yeah.
It's crazy because they're both Flyers, too.
Oh, yeah. I know. We're sorry.
People, at the end of the day, we're all one Region 9 family. And I know everybody's got a school and they attend a school and kids got to go to class somewhere and coaches got to coach somewhere. But at the end of the day, I think everybody kind of rooting for Crimson to go get that three-peat done at this point.
Oh, yeah. I spoke with, because again, Wayne was a Dixie Flyer at some point with
So was Andy Stokes.
And they all coached Malachi, and what their DB coach is Mason Oki.
Yeah.
And they, they reached out, congratulations. And the first thing I replied to Mason was, we're watching and rooting for you guys. Like it's really when we get to this level of play, it's about Region 9 and what we can do together to root for each other. We were watching, my wife and I, the Hurricane game, fired up watching them play. So really excited. Yeah. And we wish them the best. We're watching for them. Wayne's a guy that we really pattern a lot of what we do behind him. His intention behind the kids is spades, and we couldn't do more. So I asked him a lot of questions, to be honest. So
I love it. I love it. Zach, you got a final question, Paulie? All right, we're running out of time here. We got to take a break, but thank you for coming in, sharing with us your vision, your passion for the new head coach of the Snow Canyon Warriors and what he's about to start doing. Kids want to go lift right now.
Yeah, that's right. They're ready. They're ready.
I love it. I love it. Coach, thanks for coming in, and we'll be in touch. We'll be talking quite a bit. We look forward to having you on pre and post game, coming to our media days, and being part of the Region 9 family, and welcome aboard.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congrats,
Proud to join in.
All right. Got to take a break. Hour 2 coming up. When we come back, stick around on the Fan Sports Network. Hey, welcome back. I don't know about you guys, Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Tara Atkin, but I really enjoyed Coach Zach. And now I want to say it like ravioli. He put that in my head. And Paul, you got the pronunciation down for next football season?
We're working on it still.
Dowdioli.
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 Yeah,
It's
that's
like
right.
we learned something today.
Learn something every day.
Dowdioli.
That's right.
Really excited. Young.
Yeah, young
He's
guy.
not even 30 years old.
Yeah, he reminds me a little bit of Jagan Levitt. You know, just a young guy getting his start, first coaching gig, head job, and like.
Yeah, that was probably the last new head coach we talked to on the show was
That's
Jagan
right.
when he got announced as the Desert Hills
He's a
baseball
young
coach.
dude,
Yeah.
and
not even 30.
Yeah, not even 30, and Coach T. I mean,
Energetic.
yeah, he seems like he's got a lot of vigor for the game, for the kids especially. Wants to build young men, wants to instill the right foundational building blocks in their life, taking them through coaching and through football. I think it's a great thing.
I had never met Kyle Dowdioli, but I put some fillers out. I said, hey, tell me what you know. And everybody's like, oh, great guy.
Yeah.
Loves the kids, gets behind the players.
Sure.
Kids love him. The kids are in good hands. Like I looked at posts. I texted a couple people. There's a couple people like, well, they didn't open that up. There was a couple, and I kind of alluded to that, and I was curious about that. I mean, he did have to go through an interview process. Obviously, they felt really comfortable just handing him the keys to the coaching position, and I don't have a problem with that. Others might, but after meeting him, I think Kyle Campbell had just a great feeling after discussing things over, and I think it sounded like Mike Espel, and this was the guy that he wanted to hand the keys
kind
over
of his
to.
successor.
Yeah, because it sounds like Tim's going out at the same time as Mike. Tim, we got that out of Kyle. That Tim Nowatzki, the offensive coordinator, and Coach Esplin, they're going to be stepping aside. But it sounds like Cody Johnson's coming back, and he's got a big part of the offense, and he's up top all season and got a headset on, and he's in him and Tim calling the plays. He was kind of right-hand man to Tim, so that should be pretty seamless there. And then Peyton Wilgar, it sounds like he's going to be the defensive coordinator. And I get excited about that.
Yeah, young blood in the program. That's awesome.
I think kids are going to love playing for those three guys. And I don't know what the rest is doing. Coach Thompson, if he's sticking around, probably. I mean, obviously Isaiah will be back. He's a great receiver.
Yeah.
He's been helping out over there. I'm trying to think of the other coaches they have, but they've got, and he's got to probably fill some spots, right? You got a couple of spots. You got to add some coaches, but that was fun. If you missed that interview with the new Snow Canyon football coach, we'll get that up on the podcast. We'll get that on up after the show. Remember, you can always watch the show live. Just go to YouTube and the Fan Sports Network, and you'll see us live under the drive, right, Tara? Did I tell people to go to the right place there?
You did.
Okay.
You
that is
did good.
correct.
You did good.
I don't really watch Tara when she turns it on, so I don't even know. Is there a direct link? Is it youtube.com/the drive? Does that get you there, or do you have to go to the Fan Sports Network
Just
page?
go to the Fan Sports Network, and then
It'll
the drive,
pop up
it
as
pops
live.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah. But we are streaming the show when
Every
Tara's
day.
here. Except when Paul produces, the stream doesn't get turned on.
Hey,
When
what
Devin
about this
produces?
talk? Now, this is this is going to let me in here. So, you said after we got Tara, and thank God for Tara for coming in and being the producer, because I wasn't very good at it. And then you said, when Tara's out, I'll produce. I'll jump over there. Let me get some reps. I need the reps.
What?
And then who was producing the other day?
You were in the chair before I got here. You just
could've
sat in there and
asked.
assumed. I thought you wanted it.
You could have
I thought you were
asked.
like Eager Beaver. You're like, I'll show him. I'm a team guy. I'll push the buttons.
Okay, it's not just pressing the buttons anymore. We got video
All right,
and all
Tara.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
You get tomorrow off. I'm producing the show.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Actually, you are
I'll
going
get to sleep in.
She's going to be gone next week.
You are going to be gone a day next week.
No,
Yes.
2 days.
maybe.
days.
Monday,
2 days.
maybe Monday and Tuesday. We'll see.
Monday and Tuesday.
Going to the Raiders game.
Yeah, so you can get some reps over there.
For sure going to be out Tuesday.
But
But
what people forget is I produced my own show for
I
16
know,
years.
But this is a different producing now. We got video elements
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff. You know, you got to get these cameras adjusted. She comes in every morning, gets all this stuff adjusted and locked in and
5:30
dialed
a.m.
in. I hope you're ready. She'll be gone next week, and I'm not doing it.
oh,
fine. I got it.
All right.
I'm not worried.
I trust you. We're
You
going
can
to
go too. I got the show. Just get the hell out of here. You go to the Raiders game with Tara.
I don't think Tara has a ticket for me, or else I would. But anyway.
Buy your own ticket.
Well, I'm not a Raiders fan or a Cowboys fan, so.
Yeah, that's a putrid game to go to.
No, it's a good game if you're a Raiders
It's a
fan.
home Raiders game.
Yeah, it's a good game if you're a Raiders fan.
Look, fine.
America's team.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't like the Cowboys.
Sorry,
but-
I insulted the matchup. I could think of a lot of better games on the docket this weekend than that game, though. That's the Monday night
It's
game.
Monday Night Football. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Exactly.
You better come and have some drinks and wing nuts because that's going to be a crappy game.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You're
She's
not
going
gonna-
to the game.
you're not gonna
just
wanna remember
assaulting
it.
this game.
You know what? The Raiders' offense is so bad, but the Cowboys' defense is so bad. The Raiders might score some points.
They could.
Yeah.
How does Brock Bowers only get 3 targets on Sunday? Like, I'm starting to lose confidence in Chip Kelly. Like,
Yeah.
Pete pays Chip to come in. It's like, you got Brock Bowers off the shelf, and he has that monster game back.
3
And then they give
touchdowns.
him 3 targets the next week, and you
Yeah,
lose?
it doesn't make
Genty
much
was
sense.
the workhorse last week.
How
He
do you
was.
not get Brock Bowers more than 3 targets, though?
It mystifies me. I don't
Genty
know.
wanted the ball.
Like, is it rocket science? Sometimes I feel like, look, I understand teams are going to try to take away your best weapon,
Yeah.
but don't you force feed them at least 5? Like, give them 5 passes to try to make a play? Look, I'm watching the Colts game Sunday morning. Dimes is shoving it into Warren. He's not even open.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even the right place to go with the ball, and he's still shoving it in there, just hoping. And Warren's making some incredible catches on his fingertips and in tight coverage. Like, I'm like, holy cow! Like, you got to get good players the ball.
Yeah.
You do.
And then I saw it bite Aaron Rodgers on Sunday. He tries to force it into DK Metcalf, and it's not there, and they can't score and touchdown in the entire game, and they end up losing. You know, I think it was 4th and 3, and he tries a back shoulder fade to DK, and there was just nowhere to go with that football. I mean, I know the play over the player. Do you take the play and what the defense is giving you, or do you try to, get Stars the ball? I guess Pete
Well-
Carroll deciding he's going to go with the play, and Gino's surveying the defense, and they're not getting Bowers 3 targets. I mean,
Well, to be
geez.
fair, Gino was injured in the game.
Oh, come on.
So maybe he
Was he
couldn't
injured
throw.
to start the game?
He wasn't, but
Was he injured in the second half?
but didn't he leave the second half?
Yes. He did limp around like a big baby.
Ollie, what is your?
I didn't watch the second half of the Raiders game. So
Oh my goodness, you have Gino on your
I
team
do
though.
have,
You
but I
should have
saw
seen.
that he had 3 points. So yeah, he probably didn't play the second.
He was
half.
injured. He
With
did
3
get injured.
points, he probably didn't.
See, if you're not watching the Raider game last week, will you watch the Raider game on a Monday night?
I will.
You
It's
guys
the
should
only
watch.
game on the docket.
You might see me on TV.
That's right. Might
I don't
see
know.
Tara.
Are you sitting front row?
I don't know, but I could do something crazy and maybe get on camera.
Don't run on the field like you did in your college
don't go
days. Remember that
streaking.
one time? Yeah, that was bad news.
That's right.
When you ended up in jail.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Might place a bet that there will be a streaker at that game.
There you go, and be that streaker.
We don't need any more sports gambling story
Right.
headlines.
That's right.
Oh.
That's true. It's true.
Can we get to the top 8?
Yes.
We get
Finally.
What just happened for the last
don't
8
know.
I
minutes?
don't know. It was,
We derailed. It's
we
okay.
derailed it, but
How did we let that happen?
it was me.
Your
I,
fault.
I said I didn't want to produce.
Yes.
and- yeah, that's what got off on the tangent.
So here's a final comment on that, and then I'll never talk about it again.
oh, really? Okay.
So Paulie produced the show since CC, our former producer, left.
Correct.
Probably about a year.
Not
8 months.
quite.
8 months.
8
8 months.
8 months. Of,
Never once did he say, I don't like producing.
Okay.
I'm not very good at it. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Devin, will you do it? Never once. So then all of a
Okay.
sudden, he's
He
like,
was just bringing me in behind the scenes, like training me up.
I was training my successor like Coach Eswin and Coach T. You know, he had his hand-picked
Never
successor.
once.
She was my hand-picked successor. I was training her behind the scenes.
don't you want a co-host that communicates with you? You feel like there's a trust relationship.
There is.
8 months go by,
But
and then all of a sudden he's like, I hate producing. I
should have
suck
Tara.
at it. And then I'm like, well, you could have told me that, month number 1, not month number 8.
This is better than the top 8.
It would have been helpful to know that you hate coming on to work in the morning because you have to push some buttons.
It's more than that. It's more than just pressing buttons, buddy.
You have to multitask.
I know, and that's what I struggle at. I'm good at staying in my lane, doing this stuff, not that stuff.
Tapping the mic.
Yeah.
What
talking
laugh
into,
was that?
Talking into this baby.
Do
That's
the
what I'm good.
ha again.
I can't.
Can't do
I
it, huh?
can't bottle it up. It comes
Oh,
organically.
it's
It was
just
a
natural.
fake laugh.
Was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Now he's scared to laugh into the mic.
Yeah. I'm a little gun
He's
shy.
slowly holding it back.
All right.
All right.
The much anticipated, much
Much
delayed.
anticipated.
Yeah. Top 8 at 8.
And let me say this. We are going to do another turkey shoot.
Yes.
Okay, so for our listeners that missed hour 1, you're hopping in your car, you're heading to work this morning, or you weren't listening. Palmer Litigation, Digby's Market, teaming up with us here on the Fan Sports Network to hook you up. We're doing a turkey shoot. All you have to do is call in when we ask for the caller. You'll say shoot. We'll stop the wheel, and whatever sound effects it lands on will be a prize. It could be a $10 Digby's gift card. Could be a big old turkey that you can cook up for Thanksgiving. So we're really excited to team up with Palmer Litigation and Digby's Market. We will give another one away. We gave away the Digby's first hour to Brett, and hopefully we can give away a turkey before the show ends today, so you don't have to go buy one. So we're hooking you up here on the Fan Sports Network. All right, hit the sounder. Let's move on. Every time I hear that, it makes me feel old. We need to re-script that.
We do.
Here's an old man
To
Dixon,
what?
an old man Ratliff to talk sports
best-
with
Wait
you.
a second.
The
I'm in my
best
30s
looking
here.
sports talk in town.
Your 20s are gone, man.
They are
Yeah.
gone. Yep. Long in the rear view mirror.
Jazz dropped their third game in a row. Utah lost 120 to 113 last night to the Timber Pups. I guess I got to call them the Timberwolves when they beat the Jazz not once but twice in the last 3 days. Sixth player for the Jazz in double figures. Keontae George, another good game, 27 points, 21 and 8 boards from Lauri Markkanen. Ace Bailey got his first career start, had 10, 7, and 3 steals, including a nice reverse dunk. Here is the reverse dunk from last night. This was kind of transition. He starts on the wing. If you're streaming the show, you'll be able to watch along. If not, give it a listen. Here's Bowler and Thurl on the call last night.
Clayton. The rookie fires off to another rook. Ace Bailey. Oh my. Oh, underneath in the reverse.
I like the reverse.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I didn't see top plays last night, but that had to have been top 10, didn't it?
I would think it would be in the mix.
Bowler didn't even know what to say. He just goes, oh!
Yeah.
And then Thurl, you get a, oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Like a kind of jaw-dropping, like transition, surprise. Because he's kind of charging that right wing and goes all the way up under. He cocks it, and he's long.
He is.
And he's
Big,
athletic.
long wingspan, length is there, the ability to shoot is there, the jumping ability. I think he's got every athletic quality you want in your star. And I'm not saying he's the star yet, but I think he will be.
I think the jury's out. I think people in Utah want him to be a superstar, and they want him to put up Cooper Flag.
now, not
or VJ,
superstar.
Edge
Let's
come
start
numbers.
with star.
When you're the 5th pick
Let's
in the
start with
draft,
star.
the team is hoping you'll become a superstar.
Well, superstar is like an all NBA in my mind. Like,
Yeah, someday. I'm not saying now. I'm
Okay.
saying in 5 years.
let's start with all star to start. You know, make the all-star game in the first 3 years. I think that's a reasonable expectation for Ace Bailey.
as the number 5 pick.
Yeah, first 3 years make the all-star game.
A lot
If
of
you
things
do
have
that,
to
I
go
think
your way.
I
You got to
know.
stay healthy.
voting, all that. I mean, I get it. It's not an easy process to be an all-star. You got to be a good player, you got to get the votes, all that stuff. But I think that in the first 3 years, if Ace Bailey makes the NBA All-Star game, it's a good pick. You know, it's a profitable pick for the team because if he's an all-star, that means the team is trending up. You know, because that means one of the young picks hit of all the guys. You know, you go back to Cody Williams and Keontae and Taylor Hendricks and Sensabaugh and all these first-round picks they've had. None of them have hit at a high rate of a superstar or star. So now I think it is time that we hit on one, and I think Ace Bailey will be it.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts.
Last night's rock fight in a battle of NFC leaders in their division. The defending Super Bowl champ Eagles 7-2 escaped Green Bay with a monstrous 10-7 win. Nobody scored in the entire first half. There was 17 total points in the game. Look, if you love defense, if you're a defensive guy, played defense, you're a defensive coach, it was a masterpiece by both defenses.
There was one big play, and it was on the bingo card, actually, as I've said that before. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're good. So it was on the bingo card last night. 34-plus yard reception, Jalen Hurts to any receiver.
Yeah.
So there was a 36-yard touchdown pass to Mr. Devonta Smith from Jalen Hurts, and we've got the audio here.
He gets 41 there, the longest play of the game on either side. Shoulder pump fake, end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Devonta Knight.
Yeah.
It's a high point there. That was a good catch.
Yeah, a little underthrown. He went and adjusted, came back to it, and used his body and shielded it. And I think Devonta Smith
has he been what
is their best receiver. Like, he's playing better than A.J. Brown right now this season,
year.
100%.
But has he been what they've expected? He won the Heisman Trophy. I thought he'd be more in the NFL than he is. He's a good number 2.
Yeah, you got to.
Is he a number 1 on a few teams? Probably not the Eagles, but other teams?
Not Seattle.
Not Seattle.
No.
Not Dallas.
No.
Not Minnesota.
Not L.A., not the Rams.
Not the Bengals. So many teams he's not the number 1 for.
No.
So I think he's a good number 2 receiver.
Probably be the number 1 in Buffalo.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd be the number 1 in Miami with Tyreek Hill. I mean, I could go through Saints, Olave, and him would be, neck
Jets,
and neck.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Like, he's a good, solid number 2.
He's a solid number 2. That's what I said. But winning the Heisman,
a good career.
Winning the Heisman, I think you expected more. Like, Heisman winning quarterbacks, you never know what you're going to get with a quarterback. But if you win the Heisman as a wide receiver in college, that means you had a amazing, unreal, impeccable year. And I don't think he's put up the comparison from his college to pro. Like, I thought there'd be a closer kind of shotgun shot grouping, but it's kind of scattershot.
You got to look at the Eagles' offense, though. They run that tush push. They give the ball to Saquon. Sometimes not as much as they should. They use their tight ends a lot.
Yeah.
Like, this is if Justin Herbert is the quarterback or if Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback, anybody other than Jalen Hurts, I think Devontae has better numbers. They're not in just a true West Coast offense where they're slinging around like Joe Montana used to do.
They're not.
I think Devontae's really good, to answer your question. Philadelphia technically has the best odds in the NFC now for home field and the number 1 seed. Although Rams-Seahawks winner on Sunday could say something about that. There's some other really good teams.
I think it'll be the Eagles. They've got the easiest division schedule. They play the Commanders again.
Yeah.
Or they play them twice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's 2 wins.
The Cowboys, which they should win that. And the Giants one more time at home, right? Or did they already play the Giants twice? They still got the Commanders and Cowboys to go. So that's 3 wins right there for the Eagles.
They do have a tough game on Sunday Night Football this week, though. They play the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, that should be a really good game.
So if they lose to the Lions are back in the race. And the winner of the Seahawks-Rams will actually then have the inside track for home field advantage.
Okay.
Because Seahawks, Rams, and Eagles are all 7-2. They're all 7-2 right now.
Yeah.
So, it was a shootout last night. Some good games Sunday. Eagles at Lions, Seahawks in L.A. to face the Rams. Let's go. I might go to that game. I might get a wild hair and just drive to L.A.
Wild hair. I like the wild hair.
I might. Brian Dable canned in New York City.
Yeah.
This is not a shocking headline. It's not one you probably hadn't heard about, but if you haven't, they fired him yesterday after a 2-8 start in his 4th season in charge. Whoa. It's a move many people saw coming as far as last offseason. Respected offensive mind. His career winning percentage for the Giants, 20-40-1. And he was the 2022 Coach of the Year. And even Jackson Dart's emergence couldn't save him, although the concussion is, likely what led to his downfall. Got to protect your star young quarterback.
That's right. Absolutely. I got a big local headline. This came from yesterday. I guess we this was after our show ended, but this comes from Weber State football. You probably know what this is going to be. Weber State announces football leadership change. WSU has parted ways with head coach Mickey Mental. Brent Myers will serve as the interim head coach for the remainder of the 2025 season.
Yep.
It was announced yesterday.
Yep. Yeah, we knew that was
kinda
coming.
knew that was
They've had a
coming.
horrible season.
They have the last 2 years.
Really, since Jay Hill left, it's
Yeah.
just slowly gotten worse and worse and worse. That
That's
tells
right.
you how important Jay Hill was to that organization.
That's right. So, yeah, Weber looking for a new head man after this season, unless Myers, the interim, retains the title.
Yeah. How about this story? So, NFL players' random drug test, right?
Yeah.
Did you see this? Broncos
No.
star linebacker Alex Singleton?
Mm-mm.
So, he was randomly selected for a drug test 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
A routine thing in the NFL's program.
Yeah.
Yep.
No drug showed up in the screening, but it did lead to the detection of a tumor and diagnosis of testicular cancer.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
He had surgery Friday after playing in the Broncos win last Thursday night. What a story.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's pretty alarming.
Like, you're like, oh, crap, I got to get drug tested. Good thing I didn't smoke that hippie lettuce with Uncle Rico last week after the big win. And then you go in there and you find out, thank God I got screened. Thank you, NFL. I can have surgery and get the tumor removed and fix the problem before it persists.
That's crazy.
incredible.
Isn't that nuts? I had to share that story.
Yeah, that's
I don't
awesome.
know if anybody's talking about that. Of course, Broncos got a big game. Talk about big matchups. They got the Chiefs this week.
yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be available. I don't know much about the surgery and how extensive that is.
Yeah. I know that.
I know it's tender down there.
That happened years ago, actually, with the Redskins and Trent Williams. He had a tumor on his head, and the medical team misdiagnosed it and said he didn't have any cancer, or it was benign, or whatever the term is. And then he went to
benign.
What?
B9.
B9,
Not benign.
I said benign.
I thought you said it with an M.
Oh, okay. Benign is the one I was going for.
Yeah,
but
you were close.
So then he goes to a doctor in Illinois, and they tell him, hey, you got a tumor. This is a cancerous tumor. You need to have this removed. So that was a big reason he left the Redskins. He felt their medical staff did him wrong, and he's had a better career because of it. But yeah, that's crazy whenever you can go in for something routine like a drug test or a regular checkup, and bang, you've got something life-changing.
In other news, real quickly, a couple other things. Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Nealon crashed into a pickup truck after the police chase the night of his death. There's more details starting to emerge about the chase and everything. If you want to read up, that's just a sad ending that doesn't change the outcome, and I don't even know that I want to go down that road any further. Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow cleared to practice. 21-day window to decide his season is now open.
He's open.
He's coming back.
He's on my team.
He's coming back. You've been sitting on him?
I've been sitting
So
on
it's
him.
open season.
It's open season on Joe B.
Yeah.
JB.
And we got him.
Good luck with
We
that.
got him. He's better than Gino and Kyler. So
That's true.
One other story interesting here.
okay.
UCLA is trying to leave the Rose Bowl to play its home football games at SoFi Stadium. But the Rose Bowl is fighting back. They're putting a temporary restraining order to block UCLA from moving.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's heating up a little bit, huh?
So the city of Pasadena is like, not so fast. We're going to stop this. And it's a heated battle because the Bruins Rose Bowl lease runs through the year 2044.
Wow.
2044.
We just got 1 minute ago. Shams tweeted, breaking: the Dallas Mavericks and owner Patrick Dumont are expected to fire general manager Nico Harrison at 10 a.m. Central Time meeting on Tuesday. Sources tell me and Tim McMahon.
Yeah, well,
The guy that orchestrated the Luka trade.
and they were booing. they were booing louder for Nico than they were cheering for Cooper Flagg last night in Dallas in their game.
yeah, well, you know,
That's not a shocking
when you
headline.
trade away a fan favorite and a guy that's everything to your team, it's going to
Yeah.
cause people to boo a little
Be a
bit.
little disgruntled.
Sure. No, I get it. I wouldn't have traded Luka.
Oh yeah,
I
I don't think anyone would.
I wouldn't have
for
traded
hurt
Luka.
Anthony Davis. At least if you're going to trade him, you got to get something back
for sure.
Davis, ooh, maybe like 5 years ago.
Hey, everybody. Show today brought to you by our friends at St. George Tent Shop. Make your vehicle look good, feel cooler, protect your ride. Book your tent job. Just call them or check out their Google reviews. St. George Tent Shop, 435-704-8657. Maybe start thinking about maybe a gift card if somebody you know needs some tent for the holidays. Not too early to talk about. Have you noticed that the advertisements on the radio and on TV have all started to turn to Christmas?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it's Veterans Day today. Happy vets, everybody. A couple of our sponsors doing some cool stuff. Fabulous Freddy's doing free car washes for veterans. I know Kabuto's doing 20% off for veterans if you want lunch or dinner. Game Day Men's Health is doing 50% off your first month of testosterone, free T-test included. So if you want to take advantage of that, call our friends at Game Day Men's Health, 435-265-4223. So a lot of our sponsors doing cool stuff, and thanks for your service. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, actually, you know what? Do we have time for a caller right now?
Yeah. Let's get a caller in.
Okay, who's listening to the show this morning and wants to win a free turkey? If you don't win the turkey, we at least got a consolation prize, a $10 gift certificate to Digby's Market.
That's right. Get some rolls, some of those Hawaiian rolls. They're amazing.
It's the Turkey Shoot on the Fan Sports Network. You say shoot, we freeze the spinning wheel. It'll either land on a gift card or a turkey, and we'll tell you what you've won. We need a contestant right now. We're just going to take the first caller. You might want to save our number in speed dial, 435-990-9950. Let's go to the phone lines, and welcome to the show. What's your name?
This is Craig.
Craig, good morning. How we doing, buddy?
I'd be doing better if the Packers didn't suck. I would have been 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. He's salty about his Zag picks of the week. There's a new week already coming out today, Craig. You can redeem yourself and go 10 for 10 next week.
Okay. Well, give it a shot, I'm sure.
Okay. Have you bought a turkey for Thanksgiving yet?
No, I'm waiting to win one. I don't buy anything. I win everything.
Okay.
There you go. I like this guy.
All right. Start spinning that wheel, Tara. All right. So when you're ready, say shoot. Shoot. Holy cow. That was a 12 get scared the crap. Oh, you got the turkey. That was the turkey. You got your turkey, buddy. You got 1-1. First turkey we've given away. We're going to do it twice a day all the way through Thanksgiving. Craig, hang on the line. We'll get some info from you. Thanks for playing the Turkey Shoot, buddy. All right. Quick break. We're talking sports after this on The Drive. Good morning. Yeah, it's a fun day to be alive. Welcome back to the drive, everybody. Finley Hyundai Studios, Devin, Paulie, Tara. Craig, big winner. Brett won a Digby's gift certificate first hour. Craig wins a turkey.
Yeah.
Man, I think
He heard about it.
with the shotgun.
Yeah,
he heard
if
about
he
it.
wasn't awake,
It's
he's
a
awake
fresh
now.
turkey. He just
He
got
killed
it.
that turkey, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't shoot a turkey with a pistol, with a little pea shooter.
That's
Oh,
right.
Yeah, you shoot him with a shotgun.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's what it was.
I mean, on the farm in Idaho, is that what you would do, Tara? Is just take the shotgun out there and
Yeah.
there
gun
you go.
one down,
Yep,
There you go.
exactly.
break its neck, and
Some bird shot. You gotta,
All right. Show today brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. They bring you the Dirty Dozen. I've gone last week, so we've got a lot of changes because I didn't deliver the Dirty Dozen last
Okay,
week because
I like
I was
this.
on vacation. Did
Yeah.
you do it in my lieu?
I did not. It's reserved for you and only you.
Okay, so this is going to be, I've lost track of how many up or down, but I've got my 12. I've
All
got
right,
my
here we
12.
go.
All right, so just missing in no particular order. These are the three that I just didn't have room for in my top 12.
Okay.
Steelers. I mean, lack of offense, not impressive. Yuck. Yuck. The Chargers made that offense look crappy. So they've fallen out. I know they still lead the division, but Paulie, here comes Baltimore.
Wow, here we come.
You like that?
I
That
like
Ravens team to win the
this.
division.
Yeah, I do.
You and everybody else. Nobody trusts the Steelers.
Okay.
Didn't have room for the 49ers who lost to the Rams. I know they're 6-4, but they're beat up. I love the moxie Mac Jones is playing with, though, with Purdy out. That guy's a gamer. I've been impressed with him. He's taking shots and just tough.
I like him.
NFL quarterback. Like a throwback quarterback. And then the Bears. The Bears just didn't quite make the Dirty Dozen. 6-3. Caleb Williams has had a breakout year. He's playing gutsy football. And you're starting to see that was the best hire in the offseason. Don't you think?
Ben.
Yeah, Ben Johnson.
Yeah, you could probably say that
I
now.
was the highest on Ben Johnson of
You
all
were.
the new coaches. I'm
You
like,
were.
he is tremendous. And you're starting to see the Bears are 6-3.
Yeah.
Chicago is loving what Ben Johnson's doing right
That's
now.
right.
I know their schedule is crappy. The division is just, you know.
You still got the Packers and Lions.
Yeah.
Solid division.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the Packers last
The
night.
Packers. Yeah.
Well, it's all right.
Lions are good. I'll give you the Lions.
All right, give me the Lions.
I'm not sold on the Packers.
Okay.
I'm not sold
They
on
were
the
high on the Dirty Dozen. at one point.
I'm pretty high on their defense. Their offense is just went to sleep the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to who's actually in my Dirty Dozen. All right, I can't take the Chiefs out, so I had to leave them in at 12 because I think if they beat Denver, they're going to jump quite a bit. So I've got the Chiefs at number 12. They were on a bye last week, so we didn't see them play. Kareem Hunt doing some nice things. Mahomes statistics way up. Chiefs defense balling out. I know they lost to Buffalo, and then Buffalo lost to Miami, but I think the Chiefs are going to have some work to do in the second half of the season. You're going to see them uber focused. They trailed the Broncos and the Chargers in the division standings. So, and a lot of division games coming for KC.
Yeah. And a head-to-head loss to L.A. in week 1. So.
Starting with the Broncos this Sunday, 2:25. We'll have it for you right here on the Fan Sports Network. Denver and Kansas City. Kansas City in at number 12. Similar team. I put the Bills in front of the Chiefs because they just beat them at Orchard Park.
Yeah.
They got that new Highmark Stadium being built right next door.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be in that stadium next year.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, oh man, they couldn't play in South Beach. Woo-wee. 30-13. Lost to the Dolphins.
The Dolphins, yeah.
Rough one.
Look, the Bills are not getting much production from their wide receivers. Dalton Kincaid looks like his rookie year. He's been great. He's in his third year out of the U, and 8th among tight ends, 448 receiving yards, which is already at the same as what he had all last season. So he's on pace for a career high, and he leads the Bills with 4 touchdowns.
Wow.
So that's not good for the rest of your wide receivers, Paulie, when your tight end is your biggest weapon.
Yeah, that's not good normally.
Yeah. So that's a scary notion. And the defense is not good. I don't think the Bills can win a championship with the defense the way they're playing in the regular season right now. No way, no can do. All right, moving on. Green Bay after the loss last night. They're going south in a hurry.
All right.
Look, I like Matt LaFleur. You got a new general manager. The new general manager's got a scapegoat. It's Matt LaFleur. If this thing gets sideways, you could see LaFleur out in Green Bay. If that happens, other teams with a coaching vacancy, the New York Giants comes to mind after firing Brian Daboll, he would get hired, I think, in the same cycle as which he got fired.
I would think so. I don't think he's going to get fired.
I don't think Green Bay should fire him.
No, I don't think he will get fired either.
But that offense was not good last night.
Wasn't.
It's a Super Bowl champ you're playing, though.
That's right.
But on your home field, national audience, and like Jordan Love's receivers, kind of similar to Buffalo. Like there was some drops last night. There was some drops last night that were pretty egregious. And, you know, Dobbs had a tough catch over the middle that he could have made late in the game. 16, I can't remember his name. Who the hell is 16? The receivers, I don't even know their names on the team because Matthew Golden is out. Obviously, you know, your star tight end is out. They're just, and then Dobbs left the game, and you just got Christian Watson back. I don't know why they don't throw to Christian Watson almost every play.
Yeah, you're not going to fire LaFleur. He's 72-32.
I'm just saying, like they're 5-3-1. If they lose 5 in a row,
if they fire him, that'd be stupid.
What if they lose the next 5 in a row?
They could, and then they would fire him. But right now, to think about firing him,
I don't trust Green Bay.
Okay,
I don't trust Green Bay. Do you trust this team?
No, I don't. I don't think Jordan Love's all that good, but he played well in the playoffs a couple years ago against the Cowboys. They beat him on the road. Everyone was fired up on Love, but I think he is kind of diminishing returns every year since that Cowboys playoff win. Think about it. You know,
their offensive line is not great this year.
I know, but
they haven't established Josh Jacobs one bit. Remember
Love
when Josh
had
Jacobs
176 yards passing on 38 attempts?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a good game.
Yeah.
Because
they can't run the ball, and they're sitting back there in a nickel and a dime defense, and that's a good Philadelphia defense.
It is.
And then got after him last night.
That's right. All right.
They hurried him. They pressured him.
They did.
And yet Green Bay still runs out there for a 60-plus yard field goal attempt that McManus didn't even hit straight.
And I like Love. I mean, since the days at Utah State, you know, I do. I like him. I think he's a great player, but he's not playing too well this year. A lot of people thought he might win MVP.
Look,
he was a trendy MVP guy preseason.
I don't think Green Bay misses the playoffs, but if they do, I think there is a situation where they're going to have a conversation and they're going to question whether LaFleur's the guy long term.
And that's where we could have a Jimmy Franklin type situation because his overall record in the playoffs, though, you know, 72-32 in the regular season, pretty good.
Yeah.
3-5 in the playoffs, good for 375 winning percentage. So he hasn't won in the big games per se.
Yep.
So
all right, Packers at 10.
10.
Yeah, we spend too much time on the Packers. Packer fans are like, you're just ripping my team. I go Tampa Bay here.
No.
Lost to the Patriots 28-23. They're a little bit hurt. Nice to have a Mecca Ibuka back. You know, good Baker, bad Baker. You know, you take what you get with them. And look, this is another big test for Tampa. Just had New England. Now they got to go to Buffalo, and Buffalo's, you know, licking their wounds after coming, you know, back to Orchard Park from Miami with their tail between their legs. So this is going to be another enticing, juicy matchup on Sunday when the Bills and the Bucks get together. Paulie, that's got to be a top 5 game in the NFL this weekend. I know Chiefs, Broncos, I know Lions and Eagles, I know Seahawks and Rams, but after those 3 games, it's probably this one, Bucks and Bills, because I'm not sure both these teams could either climb the power rankings or drop out really quickly. This is where, you know, you start to have some injuries, your depth of your team is tested, you got to make in-season adjustments, there's a lot of film out there, a lot of variables now. And this is where the good coaches and the good teams usually stay consistent and rise to the top. And last week, both teams coming off a loss, I want to see which one can respond. I mean, it's going to be 2 losses in a row for either the Bucks or the Bills. All right, so I got the Bucks here at number 9.
I like the Bucks.
I'm going to go Chargers here. I was really impressed with their 25-10 win over the Steelers. Tuli Tuipulotu, the kid out of UCLA, that guy's a flying Hawaiian. Like, I love watching that third-year linebacker.
Who
He's
is that?
good.
The Flying Hawaiian? Is that Shane Victorino's nickname?
Yeah. I don't know. He flies around.
Let me check that.
He's like a Troy
Let me check
Polamalu.
that. I think that's already a taken nickname.
It is, but I can call him whatever I want.
You can.
Is he
hasn't
got a copyright
trademarked it.
infringement or what?
I knew you were going there.
Jeez.
Let me just check his nickname. I just want to make sure I'm right here.
Okay, I'll never use a nickname again.
The
Jiminy
Flying
Christmas.
Hawaiian for his
Shane
speed and
Victorino.
acrobatic defensive plays.
But there's no flying Hawaiian in football.
There is.
And that's what he reminds me of.
I like it. Let's give it to him.
Jeez Louise, tough crowd today. Harbaugh and the Chargers, 7-3. I got him at number 8. Denver here. Beat the Raiders 10-7. Clear back on Thursday. It was kind of an ugly win. I'm not really. Bo Nix is not slumping, but he's not starring. He's not been as good offensively. Running the ball, sure, this year he's been fine. Coming from behind in close games, moxie, he's been fine. But overall, just big performances and statistics and passing numbers and passing touchdowns really haven't been there for Bo Nix this year.
That's right.
Sean Payton, though, has got a winning team. They're 8-2, so who cares? Who cares what the stats say for Bo Nix? He is a winner, and that's why I have them this high at number 7. Huge one with the Chiefs on Sunday. This is the Patriots here, 6. I mean, Tara's been on them since week 1.
Oh, before that.
Yeah. Yeah, but
She'll let you
since
know,
she
too.
drafted Drake May in all her fantasy football
Second
leagues.
round. Yeah.
He's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Not her type.
He's good.
Not her
Yeah,
type.
he's not my type. But
Oh,
he's
he's
good.
not.
But he's winning her a lot of fantasy games, though, so she likes him.
What if he grew a mustache?
Well, that might up him in her book.
That could, yeah.
That could up him.
Good win on the road in Tampa, 28-23.
Yeah.
Kayshawn Boutte has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Diggs had a great catch in the back of the corner of the end zone. The receivers for Drake May have been surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Kyle Williams got in on the act. The young
Long touchdown,
What was he, a 5th or 6th round draft pick out of Wazoo? So all of a sudden, you got a good tight end there.
Yeah.
This wide receiver room, who I would have never thought would be a top 10 wide receiver room, even top 15 going into the season, has been just that. And Drake May is finding them and throwing darts around the field.
That's right. And the ever-changing MVP odds for regular season MVP for the
Oh, yes, let's hear
2025-6
these.
season. Can we get the drum roll, please, for you? This is for you, Tara.
me?
For
Well,
you.
hang
For
on.
you. It's on. Well, no, it's on another page. Never mind.
No, we got it here.
All right, there we go. The number 1 shortest odds for the 2025 MVP is Mr. Drake May.
Geez, shocker. All that to shock us with that name.
That's right. Well, a lot of people
We were
will be
talking
shocked.
about the Patriots. I thought you were going to go with Sam Darnold there. I really did. I thought
Okay.
the
Oh.
odds makers had Sam
He's
Darnold as the
10 to
favorite.
1, about 6th or 7th down the list.
I'm joking. Don't ever ask Tara for a drum roll again
Oh, okay.
in the middle of my dirty dozen.
Okay, right. All right, let's move on.
Can we? Can I get a drum roll for number 5, please?
Don't give it to him.
No.
That's right.
This is tough, but I'm going to go the Colts here.
Okay.
Not exactly. You're going to Berlin. You win in overtime 31-25. Jonathan Taylor is a dude. He runs and runs and runs and runs. He had 54 fantasy football points in a PPR league.
Hang them all on Tara.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate you.
But Danny Dimes has not looked as pinpoint the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And he's been a little less efficient, but he's still got career highs in passing yards per game, passing per play, and he's got 15 touchdowns, which ties him for his second best season. So this is the best bargain at quarterback in the entire NFL. He's got a 1-year, $14 million deal, and he's earning every dollar of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every dollar of it. Colts are 8-2. I got them at number 5. Detroit Lions here.
There you go.
I know they're only 6-3, and I know the Colts are 8-2,
Yeah.
but I really, really, really like Dan Campbell. I really think Jack Campbell's had a breakout season. Third-year linebacker has been great. I think the defense is better this year than it has been in Detroit. You got a healthy Aiden Hutchinson. That helps as well.
Yeah.
He's a beast. Second most chipped player by 2 blockers in the NFL. Only behind TJ Watt. Did you see the statistic on that? On TJ Watt has been chipped and double-teamed like 95 times. Hutchinson is second and only like 60 times.
Wow.
Like, you're chipping TJ Watt almost every play. That's a lot of chips where you're having, that left tackle or that right tackle, and then the running back come and chip him. An interesting statistic that there's that big of a gap between first and second between Hutchinson and TJ Watt. But I like the Lions a lot at number 4. Look, they got the Eagles on Sunday. They got a really big chance to make a case to be top 2 if they win that game. I think they could be top 2. Seattle Seahawks here. Highest I've had them all season.
Yeah. I knew this was coming. Top 3. They were labeled for it after the W.
Number 3, Seattle Seahawks.
I like it.
That's all I got.
All right.
All right.
This was tough, top 2, but I went Rams 2. Seahawks, Rams play each other Sunday.
There. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Rams, as good as Sam Darnold's been, he's been turning the ball over a little bit, like 3 turnovers last week. One was off his lineman's helmet and shot up in the air, and it was an interception. But they had such a big lead, 35-0 at half. They just ran the ball in the second half. Didn't matter. But the Rams went to San Francisco and beat a division foe, 42-26. And another 4-touchdown performance for Stafford on the road. Now let's see if he can do it against the Seahawks. If he puts up 4 touchdowns against the Seahawks, the Rams are going to win this game Sunday. And number 1, I've got the Philadelphia Eagles.
Whoa, okay.
The defending champs have climbed back to the top. I mean, here's the thing. Eagles are 7-2. Rams are 7-2. Seahawks are 7-2. Colts are 8-2. Lions are 6-3.
Broncos.
Number 6 is 8-2. Patriots and Broncos are 8-2. So top 7 are all. The only 6-3 team in the top 7 is the Lions, and I don't think you'd have a bone to pick with me on the Lions being that high. Do you?
No.
Okay. All right. I know they beat a crappy Washington team. Got to get to a break. We'll take the break. We're back in a flash. We'll wrap things up. It's a Tuesday morning here on the Fan Sports Network. Dirty Dozen brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course, celebrating 25 years. Get out and play. Call for tee time 688-1700. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Never sold out. Always free to listen. Thanks for locking us in, loading us up here on the Fan Sports Network. You can stream the show on our website or our mobile app. You can watch the show on our YouTube page. Just go subscribe to the Fan Sports Network. We go live every morning, 7 a.m. weekdays. Make sure you get onto the website to check out all our contests, things we're doing in the community. We've got that Sport Court Student Athlete Scholarship. We've got some things we're doing. We got the turkey shoot going on with Palmer Litigation and Digby's Market. Congratulations to Brett and to Craig today.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who did not walk away empty-handed.
That's right.
So we also got the Zags pick of the week. That is always up and available for you every single week. You could hear Craig was
a little distraught.
He was a little distraught that the Packers couldn't help him go 10-0.
Yeah.
I think we've only had like one or two winners over the course of our Zag picks of the week that have went undefeated. A lot of times it goes down to the tiebreaker. The picks are. We got to put the picks up this morning. We'll get them up. Last week's picks are up, but here shortly after the show, we will get those up for you so you can start making your picks for this weekend. Usually we get those up Tuesday morning. We had the game on last night, so we'll get those swapped out. We'll get you 10 more matchups.
Yeah.
And then we will let you know, and we'll announce the winners tomorrow. We got to go through and grade them all and announce the winners. The Zag picks of the week. Zag, of course, standing by with all your phone accessory needs. They've got you covered with chargers and, of course, that InvisiShield that protects your phone if you drop it. You can put it on the camera, Paul. You can put the little screen protector on the camera. Because I know you kick your phone and you throw your phone at the TV. And
I do. Yeah. If I was coordinated enough to hacky sack,
you have to have an AirTag on your phone, don't you?
I think it's built in.
Oh, it's built in.
It's built in. It's got Find My.
The AirTag goes on your
and my wallet and my keys. But I actually had an AirTag on my wallet and keys and lost both the AirTags. So
really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shocker.
So the AirTags aren't a thing for old Paulie.
Yeah.
So
Paulie would lose his you-know-what if it wasn't attached to him.
He needs a tracker on that.
Yeah. I know.
An AirTag.
I've never met somebody lose more stuff than me until I met Paul.
That's right.
And Paul takes the cake.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now you're leaving Chargers at Crimson, and
Yeah.
you're leaving
Yeah.
my legacy behind. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Good show.
Yeah. Was. Real fun show.
Kyle Tautalu. I tried to.
Tautaoli.
Yeah, Dottioli.
Tautaoli.
He said it was
Kyle
like with a D.
Tautaoli.
Sounds like a D.
Tautaoli,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But you don't have to overdo the D.
Don't overdo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. New Snow Canyon Warrior Coach. If you missed that, we'll get that podcasted. We'll get that on our socials so you can go back and hear from the new Snow Canyon Coach. Very impressed with him. Sounds like the kids are going to love playing for him.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like an amazing dude.
We talked Jazz, Bailey's debut last night. Got into that. Little Dirty Dozen and a bunch of fluff in between. It's the end of the show. We are expecting, the breaking news is that they are going to fire Nico Harrison in Dallas.
10 a.m.
They're expected press conference here at 10 a.m.
Say 10 a.m. Central.
Yeah. You don't trade Luka and then walk away unscathed.
That's right.
Yeah. For Paul, for Tara, I'm Devin. You guys have a great Tuesday. We'll be back and do it again tomorrow. See you then.